Hello everyone, welcome back to this time a TV review. Not something I do very often, but here we are. Loki, season 2. I did not get to watch this show because I did not have Disney Plus at the time. I refused to buy Disney Plus for a month when I was just going to watch 6 episodes of a show. Especially if I went week to week. That was 6 weeks of paying for Disney Plus when I really was only using it for watching one episode of a show. But I got it free through work now, so I will be watching more Disney Plus related stuff, catching up with some of the stuff that I've missed. So yeah, Loki season 2. I liked Loki season 1. I didn't love it as much as everyone. I gave it like a 7 out of 10. I really enjoyed it, but I didn't think it was absolutely incredible. I think the first season came out in 2021? Yeah, because I would have been living in Eau Claire still. So yeah, I enjoyed it. Didn't love it. I thought this season was pretty great at times. And then other things that happened that I did not like, which we'll talk about here. So yeah, let's first start with, let's kind of just, I kind of have notes here that I wrote as I was going through each episode, essentially. So that's kind of what this is going to be. I'm just going to kind of talk about things that I enjoyed. I can't necessarily tell you what episode it was in, but, you'll understand if you watch the show. Is there really spoilers? There's semi-spoilers in here. I'm really not spoiling much if I do spoil anything, but there's your warning. So I'm starting with I love where it picked up from the last season and where it picked up. I absolutely loved that. I love that they recap previously on. Thank you for that. First thing I really noticed with this, there was some iffy CGI. There's a particular scene where Tom Hiddleston's falling into this vehicle thing, and that didn't look the best. There is this suit that people put on, and their face is shown, and it's like Mark Ruffalo in the Hulkbuster suit that his head is floating. It looked weird. I love P.K. Kwan in this show. He's so good as Obi. So fantastic. Owen Wilson, absolutely great again. Tom Hiddleston, of course, is absolutely great in this. Yeah, I just absolutely love that from episode 1. Episode 2 is the one that a lot of people didn't like because of the product placement with McDonald's. While it is in there a lot, I think it kind of had a purpose. Sylvie is, devastated by what had happened at the end of the first season and just kind of wanted to live a life. And she found the first life she found. It was simple. It was easy. It was comfortable. I get it. Was it a lot? Yeah, but it was also kind of cool to see that, that style of McDonald's back in, what was she, in the 80s, I think? That was kind of cool to see. So yeah, it didn't bug me quite that much. What did kind of bug me, I think, was in episode 2 that Brad showed up, the actor Brad guy. I didn't love his character. I found him a little annoying. All the traveling through time stuff that Loki does is absolutely cool. And the way he's spaghetti, they called it, I think. Spaghetti time travel, that looked really cool, and I absolutely love that. And it kind of felt Wes Anderson-y in the elevator when Owen Wilson's like, that looks extremely painful. Well, he's like, it's not that bad. And then Owen Wilson's like, isn't it bad? And the camera pans over to the guy sitting in the corner. I loved that. That was great. I liked a lot of camera movements in this. There was a lot of tracking shots, essentially, following people in rooms and hallways and stuff like that. And I enjoyed that. Let's see. Kang. Hated him in this movie. I thought Jonathan Majors was annoying in this movie. And it's not because of what was going on with the court and stuff. I didn't think he was that great in Quantumania. I didn't think he was good in this either. He was so annoying. The stutteriness and crap just did not work. And it was in and out. He would really go at it for 5 minutes. And then the next scene, he was studying one little bit of a sentence. And it just wasn't consistent for me. So it was annoying. I just didn't like him in this at all. I take him out. He almost didn't need to be in here, really. His character needed to be there to help fix the doodad, but really he didn't, because Loki's the one that fixes it. So, yeah, that was kind of a light spoiler. I apologize. Chicago is in this. That's not Chicago. That is not Navy Pier. I understand. They're filming this in England or wherever they film this, but as a lover of Chicago, you can't see it. Ah, up there. There you go. There's my mural of the Chicago skyline. I love Chicago. It's my favorite place in the entire world. That was not Chicago. But it's cool Chicago was in there. I also love this kind of connected to something that happened like with WandaVision and Infinity War and Endgame, where, you know, people kind of disappear. And Loki's reaction to that is so powerful and strong. I absolutely thought that was incredible. Tom Hiddleston, so great in this. I also love the Groundhog Day kind of aspect, the live, die, repeat aspect of this, where he has to keep going back and trying to the point that's like centuries later. I absolutely love that. The amount of time that this actually goes through is like a week, maybe, a couple weeks, maybe at most. But it's actually technically centuries that this entire show takes, essentially, this entire season. And I absolutely love that. And the humor with that was just great. Tom Hiddleston, just like Chris Hemsworth, he got some humor in him that we don't give him enough credit for. I'm sorry, I'm petting Chester. Hi, Chester. He's such a good boy. But yeah, he is understated with his humor because he was so good in this show. We'll snuggle in a minute, okay, Chester? We're almost done here, okay? We'll snuggle in a minute. We'll snuggle, yeah, okay. But yeah, his humor is just underrated. He was so good in the bits that he was doing with this. I love the music. The score with this was very powerful, very strong, particularly with some Owen Wilson stuff, and then definitely some Loki stuff for sure. Like I said, I didn't like the character Brad. I didn't like the character of Kang, Jonathan Majors, Victor Timely. Is that what it was? Great moment, though, with Victor Timely and OB exchanging of the books. I absolutely loved that. I thought that was so great. Definitely something that like I could see myself doing with another person, for sure. Love the ending. I hope this is it for Loki. I really do. You can maybe bring him back 10 years from now, but leave Loki be for a while. He's been dead, 3 times now? Let him be what he is at the end of this. Yeah, but it was beautiful. My big issues with this show, again, Brad and Victor were just annoying. What are you doing over there? You're playing with boxes. He's playing with boxes, everybody. Chester's bored. I'm almost done, Chester. What I also didn't like, Sylvie is kind of just pushed to the background in this. In the first one, it's kind of almost like a love adventure, like a crush. They're definitely crushing on each other. Kind of goes nowhere with this. It's just kind of there. I loved just Loki's thing of not being alone. We find very much in this that Loki doesn't want to be alone. And I love that he eventually gets to where he needs to be and where he's always wanted to be by the end of the show. In a very different way than what we thought. Again, I thought it was shot well. I liked the set design of this. This didn't feel like it was all done on green screen, even though I know a lot of it was done on green screen. It felt like there was a little bit more there than something like The Marvels, for example, did. So yeah, all in all, I really enjoyed season 2 of Loki. I might have liked it more than the first season. I love the Groundhog Day aspect of it. Yeah, I just really enjoyed it. I wish we had more Sylvie, I will say that. And yeah, it was just overall a very fun, a lot of heartfelt moments that I wasn't expecting from a Loki TV series based on, one of the villains, the villain of Avengers. But yeah, we got it. And it was, if this is the end for Loki, which I kind of hope it is for at least a while, I'm glad this is the ending we got. It was beautiful, very much well done. Bravo. And this was my favorite thing that came out of Marvel this year, including Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, because I didn't love that movie as much as everyone else. Honestly, I didn't talk about that movie in my disappointing movies. That movie was disappointing to me. After James Gunn's The Suicide Squad, I was thinking it was going to be a little better than it was, and it was good, but I didn't love it. So yeah, Loki for me, I'm going to give season 2 an 8 out of 10. I really enjoyed this. Only real big issues I had was Sylvie not getting enough screen time, really, and the 2 annoying characters that I just didn't think worked. So other than that, I really enjoyed the show. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. Yeah. Tell me what you guys thought of this one. I'm a little late to this one, but, It's fine. Yeah. And I hope you guys have a great night. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Chester says goodbye, but leave me alone because Cody is gonna come snuggle with me. Did I even point it at him? Yeah, you can see him. Yeah. Daddy's gonna come snuggle with his puppers because Daddy should snuggle with his puppers. Good night. Yeah, we'll see you next time.